Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review of the LUSH extensions that I recently bought. I feel like LUSH is a company that not many people know about or there isn't many videos about, and I haven't actually heard a great deal about them. However, I think they are so underrated, and I'm going to be showing you the product that I bought. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's nice and pink, nice and girly, and it has the brand logo on there so you will know what you're getting when you get it. And this is what the packaging looks like with the hair extensions in. I got a brunette colour and in 18 inches. There's a close-up of the details, and this is the extensions without the packaging on. Look how silky they are! Okay, so it's quite apparent that I have really short hair, and obviously to wear extensions and to make it look natural, I'm going to need a hell of a lot of hair. For those of you that don't know, I have purchased Foxy Locks twice in my lifetime and haven't been that impressed with them, to be quite honest, and so didn't want to spend a great deal of money on extensions this time round. I have overall spent about £250 on Foxy Locks, maybe more than that, on two sets over a period of a few years, and I am so impressed with these for the price. I feel like the prices of them are amazing for what you get compared to Foxy Locks. This isn't going to be a comparison video, but I may do one in the future if people are interested. I know that buying extensions is a very important thing and you have to do your research. So I didn't want to do it with reviews straight away as soon as I got them, because obviously they're going to have the coating on them that makes them feel super silky and lovely, and to be quite honest, that's a bit biased. Now, first off, when I ordered them, I'd been looking at them for a while and their website and the products and trying to look at reviews and stuff, and really there wasn't very many, so for me it was more of a gamble to just go ahead and buy them. Now, at the time of when I was ordering them, they had a £10 off voucher, and I originally wanted to only get 15 inches because obviously my hair is super short, and if I get really long hair it's going to look a bit silly. But I bought them to kind of bulk out the extensions I already had to make it look a bit more real. Now, the ones that I do use are Foxy Locks, which have been cut, so they're all layered and short, and yeah, so I ended up getting 18 inches because it worked out cheaper with the discount and the postage. So basically I get more hair for the same price, if that makes sense. So I just went with that, and if they were too long I would just go ahead and cut them anyway. They were dispatched within about a couple of hours of me ordering them, which is really exciting, and I was very happy about it. I'm pretty sure they came the next day too, which I was even more happy about because they have an option to pay for next day delivery, as well as there's like an extra quick one or whatever, and I paid for like a standard thing, which is like very cheap, which said it would come between 2 and 5 business days or whatever, and mine came the next day, so I'm quite glad I didn't pay for that, but obviously you can't guarantee that. Using the website is really easy. You can search by colour. They do have the different sets. They have a full head set and a double deluxe set, which is the one that I have bought, and they do have I think it's a double deluxe DIY set, so obviously it comes without the clips, and then you can measure it to your own head, which I think is a really good idea. So these 18-inch extensions retailed at, I think it's about £53, maybe 59. I'm not entirely sure, but it's super cheap in comparison to Foxy Locks. Now I'm going to show you what they look like now. So I have washed them once, and this is what they look like. I washed them because I actually put a load of mousse on them to keep a load of curls in and make it really big. And then when I washed them, I put the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle on. And to be honest, when it had dried, I was a bit sceptical about it sort of drying out. But now I've straightened it, it's a hell of a lot better and a lot nicer condition. So that's what it looks like. It's really nice multi-tonal brown colour. I think this is the dark brown. And as you can see, it's actually a bit more chocolatey than my hair, which I don't mind because it all blends in pretty well when I've got the other set in. So far they've fared pretty well. They do curl very nicely and obviously straighten very nicely. In terms of shedding, there hasn't been anything excessive. With all extensions they're going to shed. So something that I love is, if I show you the clips that you get this really long one, which I love because a lot of places don't do that. I feel like the amount of wefts was really well thought out because, I will explain. You get this super long one, which covers quite a long space on your head. I just think it's a good thing. And then you have 2 of these 3 clip wefts, which is very good. And what's even better is you then get 3 of these 2 clip wefts. Now these I think are great putting at the nape of your head, because obviously you can't get really long wefts down there, and these are great just to build up bulk and then bring it forward. And what I also love is, you know how in most extension sort of sets you get those 1-inch 1-clip pieces which are a load of shit? Well, in here we have 2 of these, and these are both 2-inch pieces, which I think is a lot better instead of, let's say, halving it, and you get that, because that is just ridiculous. These I love, and it doesn't actually matter about there not being clips here because you can't see it, and I think it's a really good idea. In terms of the clips, I like them, and the only way I can describe them is they feel a bit cheap. However, they do the job, so it doesn't really matter. They feel quite plasticky, which they're probably not. I don't know. They're very light, so maybe that's why I think they feel cheap. But you know, they do the job, and I think they're a lot longer grips than ones I've seen before, which is quite good and quite handy. So it does grip a bit better. In terms of the sewing, something that I look at, all of these wefts have neat edges on them, and they're all sewed pretty well, so I'm quite happy about that. Now, something that it did say is that they have the full set on their website, a full head set, which is a lot less gram than this one. And to be quite honest, if I sort of get it all together, I would not class this as a full head set anyway. That may be because of sort of how short of my hair is, so you get to see all the hair there, whereas if you had long hair it would sort of blend in and make it look a bit bulkier. So I don't know about that one, but for me this is a double deluxe set, and this would not cover a full head. I would definitely want some more, but for the price they're amazing. So these are, or at least what it says on the website, 130 grams of European silky Remy hair, and do you know what, I really do like them. And to be honest, when I can afford it, I want some more of these, because I like them. They're very silky, even after being washed. But of course, if you are washing your extensions, please do put a leave-in conditioner and a heat protectant on them, otherwise they're going to go ratty and horrible, and essentially money is wasted. So what I'm going to do is show you what these look like when they're in. Now obviously they're going to be mixed with my Foxy Locks, which are a little bit darker than this, I think, because this has like a really nice sort of sheen to it. It might not be picking it up, but it's got like a almost an orangey auburn sheen to it, but I like it because it helps blend. So before I actually clip in the rest of my other extensions, these are all of the LUSH extensions in, and as you can see, it depends how thick you want your hair, but they finish just above my ears. But as you can see, they're quite thick anyway, so if you did have long hair you could probably make it work. So I very quickly put in my extensions and just curled them a little bit and then brushed it out, and this is what it looks like. So if I stand up, the LUSH extensions are the ones on the bottom, so these long ones here, and the Foxy Locks are these shorter ones at the top. There is a tiny bit of colour difference, but nothing too sort of dramatic. And I think especially when they're curled a bit, they blend in quite nicely. And obviously as my hair grows out, I'll be able to sort of blend them all a bit better, as well as my fringe, because it looks a bit weird, but I'm not too fussed about it at the moment. But yeah, so this is kind of what they look like when they're in. Obviously if you have hair as short as me, you are going to need more than one set, but I do really like these extensions, and I'm looking at buying the DIY set so I can sort of do an ombre thing with them, which will be quite fun. But that's all from me today. Links to my Facebook, Instagram and Tumblr are down below. If you want to come over and follow me, that would be awesome. Apart from that, I hope you have a lovely day and I will see you in the next